You cannot see the Great Wall of China from space. Never could. Not with your eyes, not from orbit, not from the moon. And yet, for 250 years, we told each other it was the one man-made thing you could. Before rockets, before satellites, before a single human being had ever left the ground. Let's go back to where this actually started. A letter from an English antiquarian named William Stukeley claims the wall makes a considerable figure upon the terrestrial globe and may be discerned at the moon. Nobody had been within 300,000 kilometers of the moon. Nobody would be for another 2 centuries. He just decided it was true and wrote it down like a fact. A travel writer named Henry Norman repeats the claim in a book about the Far East, upgrading it slightly. The only work of human hands on the globe visible from the moon. Still, nobody's been there. Still, nobody checks. It's just a good line, and good lines survive. Ripley's Believe It or Not turns it into a cartoon strip, syndicated in newspapers across the country. Now it's not one writer's claim anymore. It's mass-produced trivia, the kind you repeat at dinner without ever once wondering if it's true. It lands in a best-selling book of marvels. From there, it slides straight into textbooks and trivia nights. Somewhere along the way, it stops being trivia and becomes homework. Kids memorize it for tests. 200 years of confident guessing. 0 astronauts, 0 photographs, 100% confidence. Then, finally, someone actually goes and looks. Apollo 12, 1969. Alan Bean, staring down at the entire planet from the moon itself. On the record, no man-made object is visible at this scale. Armstrong says the same thing. So does Aldrin. So does Collins. So does Lovell. So does Irwin. 5 different missions, 5 different men, staring at the same Earth. Same answer. Every single time. Nothing. You'd think that settles it. It doesn't. The myth keeps going, because a moon quote from 1969 is easy to wave away as too far. Fine. Let's get closer. China finally launches its own astronaut. Yang Liwei, low Earth orbit, 14 trips around the planet, close enough to make out rooftops and rivers. Well, actually, he didn't see the wall either. Not from up close, not his own country's wall. So, maybe it's a size problem? The wall really is only a few meters wide in most places, barely more than a country road. Reasonable guess. Well, actually, that's not even the real reason. The real reason is color. The wall is built from local stone, and it's almost exactly the same gray as the mountains it runs across. From orbit, it doesn't stand out from its surroundings. It disappears into the landscape it was built to defend. Compare that to what you actually can pick out with the naked eye from up there. Highways, cutting dark lines through pale desert. Airports, city lights at night, the grid pattern of farmland. Even the pyramids of Giza, also too small, also too close in color to the sand, also invisible from orbit. Size was never really the point. Contrast was. So here's where this ends up. A letter in 1754 became a book in 1895, became a cartoon in 1932, became homework in 1938, and survived 5 astronauts and a Chinese space mission before anyone thought to say it out loud. The myth was born before a single person alive could check it, and it outlived every person who finally did.